the most important driver for success are people. And when I look back on my own career, I have to admit that the most fundamental changes happen through encounters. And so I thought it would be very interesting to set up a format, a teaching format, where students have a chance to meet people who are not only important, but they need to be inspiring.
The VIP curriculum is a one-week course that we facilitate for master students at EBS Business School, mostly MBA students, and the goal is to use the power of encounter to inspire the students to think about leadership and self-leadership.
So the task will be to find 20 pictures related to the VIP that you are doing research on.
People who are inspiring, having all the time a certain dark side, because becoming an inspiring person goes aligned with me, of course, with a lot of life experience. Life is not always easy and life is unpredictable. And then especially to understand and to learn from people who are considered as super successful, high achievers, and you then enter to a more in-depth conversation, then you suddenly understand, wow, there's a lot underneath the surface.
Just to confirm, there is no taboo.
Yes.
We can talk to you very frankly.
We are here to talk about a guy who inspired us.
Because what I saw there was a guy without almost anything, just existing of a body and a head. I saw an image there in the mirror of someone which was not me.
Actually, this is my main topic, to live your best life.
The inspiration of Rachel House was her friend, Rachel. She died of cancer.
I started Rachel House, the first pediatric palliative care service in Indonesia in 2006. Rachel House was supposed to be a one-year project. I had thought that Rachel House was going to be a building and it would take me a year to build. Had I known that I was going to move into an NGO world or the social world, I think I wouldn't have taken this step. I'm really encouraged by how they have opened up from the first day they were here till yesterday when I gave my talk. And I've seen how they're encouraged to be more exploratory with their own feelings and be more courageous in asking, is this the only path? Is money the most important thing in my life?
The big picture what we have, Andreas, is how we, with limited resources, can really create some transformation which will help to make a little bit. We don't have illusion, but can change the world for better. For more. But I found this very unique techniques to open people being frank and engaged and energized. And despite all the differences and we didn't know each other, I think we learn a lot from each other.
Well, this is Sabriya, and actually her name comes from the Turkish name. It's a Turkish name actually, and it means cactus fruit.
These kids, they have nothing to lose but their dignity. They can stand straight for their thought. We taught them how to dream big, how to believe in their dreams, and also how to go step by step. I don't think that dreaming is a bad thing. Everything that we have in this world started with a dream.
So I tried to explain a little bit more what other ways are of actually trying to achieve an aspiration that is realistic and can drive us as Ghanaians to do better in our development.
Some of the students stay in touch with us for many years, and seeing how they grow and how they put into practice what they learned during VIP is very fulfilling.
You're really enemy is not the other who wrong. Your really enemy is your anger. Your really enemy is your bitterness. Your really enemy is your resentment. You become what you don't forgive. You become what you don't forgive.
The culture of forgiveness, the only way we can break the cycle of violence you see in the world.
starts as an experimental learning setting. It is very, very personal. That means nobody shows, say, PowerPoint slides and tells how the world works. It's much, much more an encounter you may have when you meet a friend, when you meet somebody you feel familiar with, you feel somehow aligned with. Then you ask the question, how are you? And it's not only good. And all this, how to say, is a VIP, and little by little, over the course of 3-4 hours, an in-depth encounter and exchange evolves. And until now, I'm doing now for the 8th times now, I'm all the time surprised by the power of this very simple design.
I feel like I become more gratitude towards my life.
Maybe I won't remember the financial formulas I'm learning, but I will remember all these soft skills that I'm learning here.
And that's quite a difficult question to ask someone in 5 days. And it's difficult to find that answer in 5 days. But that's not the point of it. The point is to start and to begin thinking about these kind of topics.